Welcome back, everyone, to Point of Progress. I am one of your hosts, your Doctor Recommended Docent, aka your nerd today, Carlos Rodriguez, and I am here with some Summer Game Fest reactions. Didn't get to watch it live, just because it's hard for a lot of us in Point of Progress. Recently, we all have real time jobs. We also have like just either some kind of crazy schedule or it's the benefits and the negatives of five people across you know four different timelines, four to five different timelines actually. So it's literally one of us in like every, well, I don't know, Midwest we don't have anybody. I don't know, man. Time is weird, space is weird. Who cares? We're here to talk about Australia. As I ramble, but yeah, we're gonna react here to some of the Summer Games Fest trailers that I thought seemed interesting when I was like seeing them pop up on Twitter and Blue Sky. So I picked out some of them. The first couple are going to be specifically from Game Fest, so they have a little bit of the Keeley man himself. But yeah, this is my first time seeing a lot of these trailers. A lot of the story, actually, some of the stuff got revealed. So let's get into it.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall.
Okay.
The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
All right. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Ooh, okay. I'm getting a lot of like a lot of acrobattle, like, or acrobat version of like Sifu hallway fights, a la some hallway fights a la Daredevil, Old Boy, her Will.i.am scream. Oh, this looks crazy though. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm getting some like raid. I feel like some raid. That's what it feels like. Ours, Acts of Blood, summer 2026, wishlist now on Steam. Wow, okay. Acts of Blood looks crazy. That looks decent, dude. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I was getting a lot of vibes from like from that. That's cool, man. Not the wish list that. Wish list that, definitely. All right, moving on. We are doing Stranger Than Heaven. This is Ryogoku Studios, their other game that they're working on. So they're working on Virtual Fighter. And then this is like set, I believe, in the world of Yakuza. Could be wrong.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Oh, so you just did RGG. So I could have did that. Okay. You got Go Studios. Well, RGG. Let's call them RGG, like Jeff did. Now, I will say I have no basis for this, only because I've never played Judgment. Some of the aspect kind of seems very Judgment-esque, like at least like the detective stuff. Damn. Okay.
Got a name? Marco. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Yeah, let's wow. Okay. That, you know what's funny? A lot of the fighting style that we've seen seems similar to the earlier Yakuza games before they moved over to the turn-based RPG. But what I will say, the cool thing about that is obviously it's you know, using current gen to kind of push it forward. And they've been really good with current gen stuff. Virtual Fighter, the quick brief that we got during Game Awards was really cool, and this was also teased at that time. So really busy RGG Studios over there in Japan. All right, next we got one that surprised the hell out of me. Almost audibly cursed in front of my children as we were having dinner, and I saw my phone a buzz after this. We're going to talk about Wu-Tang, Rise of the Deceiver, Brass Lion Studios. Let's go. Brass Lion Entertainment. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, ODB.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
Oh, we got the goosebumps already. Okay. Oops. Okay, presented by Ghostface. All right, so we don't got much to go on.
Ghostface kill.
Wow. So we don't got much to go off from that trailer specifically, but it does look like it's a beat 'em up Wu-Tang game. We haven't had a Wu-Tang game since the PS2 era. And obviously some of the Wu-Tang members have appeared in that era as well, you know, during Def Jam Vendetta and Def Jam Vendetta 2. And there was a third Jeff Jam game that I never got around to, unfortunately, never got to play. But wow. I mean, I feel like this is the big moment for Brass Lion Entertainment. I've been following them for a while. So friends in the community have been part of that studio. So it's good to see them branch out. This is big IP. I know Danny Pena and Rihanna Manuel Pena posted that this is one of the big games that they're working on for their company. So there's going to be a lot of marketing for this. I think it's a perfect team to be behind this, especially Danny's talked a lot about his love of Wu-Tang and growing up in that 90s style of rap, similar to me. I can't wait to show my cousin this. Shout out to Gio. I'm going to show him that. He's going to love it. I think he's the only one who had the Wu-Tang game. I'll bar the hell out of it. I also think he bought the controller. Really, now, anybody from Ghostface, I'm sorry, Ghostface will whoop my ass one time. That's a story for a different time. Comment down below. Maybe I'll tell that story another day. But sorry to anyone in the Wu-Tang Clan if y'all listening. But that controller is hot garbage. It looks cool. It's hot garbage controller. It's like the slime controller for like Dragon Quest. That shit sucks. It's a cool piece. It's just not worth it. All right, next we got a surprise announcement. I didn't realize this. So I just saw the images. I had it again. It's my first time seeing this trailer. Scott Pilgrim EX.
Today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Shout out to Tribute. Love them. Toronto. The city has been taken with rival gangs. The vegans, the robots, the demon. Who's behind this madness? Someone has to do something. Ramona. Oh man. He's back. Tribute presents Scott Pilgrim. Oh man. Another beat 'em up, man. Ramona Flowers. In a battle across space and time. Hell yeah. Anamanaguchi, let's go. 7 playable characters. Okay. All right. That looks hot.
Scott Pilgrim.
That looks hot. That absolutely looks hot. I am a big fan of the previous generation. I'm sorry, 360 generation at this point. Jesus. Scott Pilgrim game. And then it's kind of based on comics in the movie a little bit. Big fan of the movie. Big fan of the comic. Big fan of the anime that's on Netflix. Really well done. Shout out to Science Saru, Studio Science Saru. Killed it on that. This looks amazing. I love tribute style. Their attention to detail with like motion and like how smooth everything looks and the bright colors that they have is impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. If you want to see more of me gushing about tribute games, you can check out my whole playthrough series over at youtube.com/nerdaday, where I played all of TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Absolutely love that game. Shout out to Tribute. Can we get a review code? Please and thank you. Next one too is actually from Tribute as well. Now a lot of these I just pulled from PS5. Just like just the full trailer, as clear as it could be, yeah, let's get into it. Rocket Raccoon. Mommy. Sorry. Mommy. Sorry. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there is something to this art style. And the smoothness that comes with it, right? The Wolverine, man, that brown suit, Venom, all looking great, man. Brood, Cosmic Invasion, man. God, the more I see of this game, man, the more I'm getting mad hype for this. I'm getting so hyped for this, and I have now like 2 really good on the go consoles, that I can check this out. I'm very excited about this. Actually, I'm gonna play another trailer I wasn't expecting because I just saw the IGN version of it. So we'll check that out in a moment. But yeah, man, Tribute Studios, they do something, man, incredible. You can kind of see it here. Wanted to highlight one of the Sentinels. So to me, when you see these Sentinels, if you've ever played X-Men Children of the Atom, or that's the fighting game, and then before the 6-player co-op like arcade beat 'em up game, in my mind, that's what they look like. That's what they look like. And it's crazy to see that it's not, like, this is like, if I went back to that game, it's not what they would look like, but this is how they did. And there's something special about what Tribute does, because this looks distinctly different than Scott Pilgrim, and it needs to be, right? This is adapting an 80s, 70s, late 70s, early 80s art style of these heroes, right? With a little bit of a cartoon flair, right? A lot of these suits are like very classic suits and things of that nature. And then it has these like super hyper colors that Tribute does. And then if you look at Scott Pilgrim, that is like Brian Lee O'Malley's art to a T. And then you get Shredder's Revenge, and that looks exactly like in a cartoon episode. Like, they do this weird, cool, I don't want to say weird, it's a really cool blend of the source material plus their special sauce. It's really, really impressive. I really love what they do at the studio. Actually, we'll skip the Deadpool. It's a Deadpool VR game. Who cares, right? Next, we got another look at Animusha, Way of the Sword. Very much excited about this.
This isn't hell. Or my world. What is this place? Also, you don't have a chance.
Break reality?
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy. Let me eat you.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
God, man. God, that looks so fantastic. I absolutely love the RE engine, man. I think it's one of the best engines in the world that we've seen. Capcom really knows what they're doing with that engine. I love the use of it in Street Fighter 6. I think it's completely different than when you see something like this, or we're gonna see at the end here, Resident Evil Requiem. Ah, man, they're awesome. That's awesome. Also, I chose not to speak there because a lot of random local minority people in our videos. But y'all talk too much. I'm hyped. I'm sorry. What the fuck do you want me to do? The whole point of this. Ah, man. Next, I saw a realistic first-person action horror game. This is called Ill. I saw some screenshots. This shit look wild. It looks like Resident Evil. It's not though. And we'll talk about that very soon. Oh, that's gross. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, I shouldn't have left that last part. Wow. Well, that was creepy and gross. Yeah. Okay. Definitely gonna keep an eye out on that. I mean, I just talked about this with RE, and Unreal is also Unreal, no pun intended. Actually, pun intended. What am I thinking? The head going backwards and just the goopiness of there. Seems like a really ambitious game. Definitely one to keep an eye on, especially us here at Point of Progress who love horror, first person shooters, frankly, and me and Mario. Uh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say more other than wow, that is creepy and gross. Next, we're gonna be looking at the year 3 character reveal trailer for Street Fighter 6, one of my favorite games I've been playing this year. Put quite a bit of time into it. I gotta put some more time in the very near future to dig myself out of this hole of craziness that is the end of school year with kids and all. But also has a cameo from one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, the best bout machine, the cleaner himself from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I think that's right, right? Fee? That's, you want to check that, Fee? You want to, let's call it audible. Just, let's say I'm right. Kenny Omega himself, who's been in Street Fighter commercials before, so. There he is. Kenny Omega has the life that I wish or like dreamed I had when the 2 seconds I was like, I could be a pro wrestler when I was 18.
Let's rumble.
Alex. Sea Viper. Two things. I know we're all vibing and watching these trailers together. Thank you for rocking with me. Sea Viper, one of my favorite characters from Street Fighter 4. I think this is doing something for me. This is a little awakening, just saying. The dirty ass bathroom floor. Yuck.
That was crazy.
I got.
Street Fighter 6.
What a weird and awesome trailer. Yeah. Oh my God. Sagat looks crazy. Okay. I'm assuming Sagat is our first character for season 3 of Street Fighter 6. Since they teased him at the end, I'm sure he's the first one out the gate. That's a very funny commercial. It's hard I feel to do commercials or trailers, pardon me, to, you know, things that are very established, right? You know, you want to kind of differentiate, like, what are you going to do, stuff like that. Like when you have something that is the first trailer for Street Fighter 6, right? That's got to be bombastic, like crazy, all this other stuff. You have something like the year 3 or year 2 content for fans of the fighting game. I think we all like, oh, we're hyped, but like to get the general audience going, I don't know if you can with a year 2, year 3 trailer. This is specifically, I think, for the core audience, like a Rumble Pack, you know, Khalif Adams, a DJ Chris V, me, somebody who's like entrenched in this. I don't want to say entrenched for myself, but this fighting game community, you know, these are growing up in that era. I think it's hard. I think this gets extra points for having the best bout machine, most likely the best wrestler in the world at any given time, Kenny Omega. So that is amazing. I feel like someone's gonna comment down below that he is not the best wrestler. So, you know, teach yourself. Next, this is honestly, it's just the absurdity that is this trailer is that I want to watch it. Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Did not expect a D&D flavored Nicktoons game in my can I play as a turtles? I just thought of it. Nickelodeon owns a license for Ninja Turtles.
Faraway land of
Okay.
magic and mystery.
I don't know.
Great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Okay.
Imagination!
Pretty fun.
PlayStation.
Very brief trailer. Not to go anything by it. I thought there would be more to that, and I'm somehow even more disappointed than I was before. Yeah, Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob so far. The DLC's there. Now for all our anime fans out there, apparently there's 7 Deadly Sins game. This is specifically for Joey, and I'm gonna make Brianna watch this. So I'm watching this anime. Personally, unfortunately, I'm watching it. I feel like too entrenched at this point, and I feel like the only way out is through. Meliodas. Cool. No, there's Tristan, Meliodas' son. Are we playing specifically as Tristan? Bond. My boy Escanor. Re-register now. Okay.
PlayStation.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's a very, very strange trailer. I don't know if it's like a Genshin Impact clone, but 7 Deadly Sins. I'm as upset as you guys are that we wasted time on that. Sorry about that. Anyway, final 2 in our craziness that is Summer Games Fest trailers. This is specifically from the State of Play from PlayStation. I didn't get to see it. Figured I'll do it for you guys. My first reactions to Silent Hill F's release date trailer.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。誰もいないの？足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや！キラコ！
Okay. Oh. Do not like it.
Hinako. どこにいるの？Hinako はいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
Oh my god, dude.
ずっと一緒だよって 約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。錯誤。
The fuck am I supposed to use a pipe on that for? How am I gonna beat that for? You got to give me a shotgun. That's a no, I'm joking. Man, that I don't know, man. I think that looks really decent. I will say this is why I love and hate the internet at the same time, because this is a really horrible thing to say, but it made me laugh out loud. Of course, people are gonna say something like this. Wario 64, when he announces like, hey, like sharing, the stuff, he shares it and he goes, Resident Evil F release date, da 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 da. And so it was like PS2 looking ass game. First of all, if it's stylized, that's one thing. Like that looks cool as hell. To me, that looks cool as hell. I love the vibes. I love everything like that. It's like, why? Why are we like this? Like, is it because it's Konami? Like, come on, guys. I don't know. That was creepy as hell, though. And finally, we're gonna end our little, roundabout of Summer Games Fest announcements here with one of the most highly requested things me personally, I can't wait to see how we continue the storyline. That is Resident Evil. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. I love Village. I love the previous one, Biohazard. I have some like empty spaces in the Resident Evil backlog. Not too many. There's a lot of these games. So I do have quite a bit of a backlog, but this is the 9th game in the main story. This is Resident Evil Requiem, teased earlier in a very amazing, amusing way, where they're like, hey, we're not here. Unfortunately, just wait a little bit longer and blink of an eye, and you'll see some stuff in Resident Evil, the next installment. And who would have known it was the one more thing? Shout out to Capcom as always. The RE engine, man. I keep telling you, don't sleep on the RE engine.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Grace Ashcroft.
It's my office.
Oh, coming. If
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Wait.
Grace.
What is this?
Ooh. Badly.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Is that?
All these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Yo, these voices.
You are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, the goosebumps. Raccoon City? What? Wow. Wow. 100% wow. Right after my birthday. Let's go. Let's get it. Holy crap, that looks absolutely phenomenal. Oh my god, guys, that looks great, man. Yeah. So that is our summer Game Fest trailer roundup reactions here at Point in Progress. Check it right there. My name is Carlos, your doctor recommended dose of nerdiness, aka your nerd today. You find me here doing DC Graduates every Friday with my co-hosts live as we go through the DC animated movies and tell you why DC movies can be good as long as they're animated, which is a little inside joke. They are a really good live action movie. We are about to finish that season next week with Justice League Dark, our most recent season, I'm sorry, the DC AMU season with Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. After that, we're going to take a little bit of hiatus while we do a bonus episode of Slash Choosing. You get the info on that at the end of that episode and where to find the necessary materials to follow along with us in that journey itself. And for me, if you want to see me unboxing a Switch 2 that I received, you can go to youtube.com/nerdaday. I have that unboxing video. It's the newest thing I have up there. Like, share, subscribe on both channels, you know what I mean? Cross-pollination and everything like that. Before we go, final thoughts? It was okay. I'm glad, this sounds very rude. I'm glad I pick and chose, trailers instead of watching the entirety of Summer Games Fest. Resident Evil 9 looks fantastic. I have so many questions. Going back there, Raccoon City is going to be insane. What are the other voices? I haven't played some of the side stories, so I'm going to have to get some answers from Frank, our resident, no pun intended, lore master. So it's going to be interesting. That's definitely a highlight. But let me know down below if there was a trailer you wanted me to check out. I'll check it out in the comments and, share that over there. If you like this, share, again, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm getting ready for bed, or maybe some more Mario Kart. Who knows where the night will take me. But till next time, progress has been made.